Are you ready to be entertained? Are you ready to learn facts? Here we go, part 2. What if a shark had a party? Could a shark play on a seesaw? He would need a big seesaw and lots of children to help balance him. A fully grown great white shark weighs about 4,500 pounds. By contrast, this dwarf lantern shark is the smallest known shark. It only weighs half of an ounce. Oh, that's so tiny. Would a shark like to play in the snow? He would love it. Great white sharks don't mind getting chilly because they live in cool oceans. Whooshing downhill on a sled would be just as much fun as speeding through the ocean. The short-fin mako is the fastest of all sharks, speeding through the ocean at around 42 miles per hour. Oh boy, that seems pretty fast. My car goes about that fast. Could a shark join a choir? He could conduct a choir, but he couldn't sing in one. Sharks don't have voices, and they swim in total silence. Their skin is covered with special scales that help them slip soundlessly through the water, so no one can hear them coming. Shark skin is covered with scales that are coated with enamel. These scales are called denticles, and they help water to move smoothly over a shark. Maybe that's why they're so fast. They're denticles. That's pretty funny seeing him in that tuxedo. What would a shark do at bedtime? Sharks never get sleepy, so he would keep everyone else awake. Great white sharks can only breathe when they are swimming, so they need to keep moving all the time. When sharks breathe, water flows between their gill slits. They absorb oxygen from the water as it passes through. Oh, that's interesting. Can you imagine never sleeping? You're just awake all the time. It's a fascinating thing to think about. Parts of a shark. I better get close for this one. Large eyes. They have no eyelids. Gill slits. Most sharks have 5 on each side of their body. First dorsal fin. Some sharks have spines on their dorsal fins too. Second dorsal fin. This is usually smaller than the first. Oh yeah, I can see that smaller. Tail fin. This fin shape is common in fast-swimming sharks. Anal fin. Not all sharks have anal fins, just some. Pectoral fin. Fish, dolphins, and whales have these on either side of their body. Powerful jaws. These are packed with rows of teeth. This is a shark gallery. Have you ever been to an art gallery where they have a sample of all different pictures? This is a shark gallery. And in this shark gallery, you can see all the different kinds of shark. The gray reef shark, thresher shark, spiny dogfish, lemon shark, great white shark, sand tiger shark, short fin mako, Port Jackson shark, dwarf lantern shark, tiger shark. So if you see this symbol here, it means help. These are close to being endangered. And if you see the red one, that means that they are already endangered. So it looks like the spiny dogfish and the sand tiger shark are endangered species. That means there's not very many of them left. Look at all the endangered species on this page. I see 4 endangered because I learned that the red ones are endangered. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I see 4 that are almost endangered. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not good. We need all, even if you don't like sharks, right? We need all those creatures to be part of the food chain. So I don't know if you guys have ever seen a glossary in a story. So a glossary is at the opposite end. So usually a table of contents would be at the front. A glossary is at the back, and it tells you important words that are in the book that you need to know what it means. So in this story, the important words are cartilage, denticles, enamel, gills, gill slits, and prey. So we read about those in the story. Do you remember how many gill slits most sharks have? I think I remember 5 was the answer. Do you guys remember how sharks breathe? They use their gills. They use their gills to filter the oxygen out of the water. Now, do sharks have bones or do they have cartilage? We have bones. Sharks have cartilage, and it's kind of lighter and bendier than bones. And what was that stuff that was on the outside of their skin? Their scales. They called it enamel, right? And it was on their denticles, and the enamel made them be able to swim through the water so quickly. I don't know about you, but I learned a lot about sharks, and I was also very entertained because some of the stuff in there was pretty silly. Pretty silly.